Whoa. Time out.
Pro Wrestling 225 family, welcome back to Unleashed. On last week's episode, we documented the record-setting reign of your Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion, Corey Constantine. And on this week's episode, we will have a chance to look back at the rise of the number one contender for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. It's Christian Blake. These two are set to go at it one-on-one for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship on May 6th in Denham Springs at Vendetta. But let's take a look back at how it all got started. It's interesting when you think about the Gamechanger Christian Blake, because for so many years you couldn't think about the Gamechanger without thinking about the Overboys and Jordan Ja. Perhaps the greatest tag team in the history of Pro Wrestling 225. We're going to start today at their end in Pro Wrestling 225. We're going to take a look back at Bases Loaded from June of 2022, when the Overboys had to put their Pro Wrestling 225 tag team titles on the line against number one contenders Disobey. And General Manager Michael White made the stipulation that if the Overboys lose, they could no longer tag together in Pro Wrestling 225.
This could be it. In comes Christian Blake. This is what he needed.
In comes JTM on the other side.
Down goes JTM. You see it here. Manhattan drop and what a drop kick.
Christian Blake almost having to go it alone now with Jordan Ja basically on one leg, so the pressure falls on the Gamechanger.
Going to work on JTM here. These two just trading blows. We've seen these two in absolute wars before tonight, no different. Fisherman suplex, perfect every time.
To win the titles. I mean, I just get so nervous every time because not only the titles on the line, but the Overboys won't be able to team together after this if they lose.
Just can't believe it.
Every time Disobey has a submission in or goes for a penitent, you're that much closer. It's a scary place to be if you're an Overboys fan.
And talk about the most aptly named tag team in Pro Wrestling 225, the Overboys. You hear the ovation they're getting tonight. JTM with the distance on that double axe handle, going for the cover. Only a two.
Christian Blake keeps hope alive.
What a match we're seeing here. A rematch from Born to Rise. And this one living up to the hype.
These two tore the house down at the Allen Lockhart at Denham Springs for Born to Rise, and they're tearing the roof off the place here at the Copac.
It's like JTM would like to tear the roof off of the Gamechanger here. Those hard shots raining down. What's he got in mind here? Hard knee across the back.
Good job trying to get the crowd back into it. Now it's Christian Blake that needs the tag, but JTM's the one that gets it to Simon Phillips.
And listen, this is what's so dangerous about Disobey. They have been in control for the majority of this match so far.
And they're cutting off that ring right there, keeping Christian Blake almost entirely on the Disobey half of the ring, away from Jordan Ja.
Back's exposed, and yep, hard kicks. We've seen this before from Simon Phillips. Doing whatever it takes to injure his opponent. Another hard one. And Jordan Ja there on the corner. On only one leg there, you see, just hobbling around.
But absolutely no grit in Jordan Ja.
You've never seen the Asian Cajun quit before. He needs to get in there.
Blake taking kick after kick. Phillips,
good God, with the knee to the face. That could be it right there.
Christian Blake, the hand on the ropes might have been the only thing that saved the Overboys as a tag team.
This is as close as Disobey has come to tasting Pro Wrestling 225 gold. What more is it going to take? Got a mind here. JTM option for the back, maybe a German.
Oh, they're going for it.
No.
Oh! Kneel at the cross.
This could be it right here. Jordan Jaw in for the save. Was that 3? Only 2.
Just barely. Jordan Jaw on one leg. Stops the pin.
God.
Brandon Collins frustrated. That was the best shot that Disobey had. But Christian Blake and Jordan Jaw are not done yet. One of these two teams is going to walk out of bases loaded as the tag team champions. Who's it going to be?
JTM has something in mind here for the Gamechanger. But he's played this game before. He knows exactly what it's going to take. They've come so close. You have to imagine. There's no way they see themselves walking out of here without those titles.
And he pulls Jordan Jaw in, does Phillips. JTM's got Christian Blake on the other side of the ring.
This is a dangerous position, but wait a minute. Jaw hobbles over and interrupts whatever was going on. Oh, this is exactly what they had in mind. Eddie Irons now distracted with Jaw. Yeah, they have a target, all right. And wait a minute. Some miscommunication. Simon Phillips goes down in the corner, and Jordan Jaw ducks under, and the blade barrage.
Are things starting to look the Overboys' way? Can he reach Jordan Jaw? Can Christian Blake make the tag?
Listen to the co-pack right now. They want to see the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions defend their gold.
In comes Phillips. In comes Jaw.
Down goes Phillips. Little reverse elbow there.
And, ooh, very nice neck breaker. That could do it.
Nope. Only a 2 count. Disobey showing some guts here tonight. JTM, wait a minute. This thing is breaking down.
All 4 of them in the ring now.
But just think about how this match started. And again, the competing Overboys Disobey chants. Don't stutter! Disobey set up here in the center of the ring.
No way.
As the knee pads come down.
Could it be?
Oh.
Caucasian, Asian, persuasion. That's going to do it.
But wait a minute. Perched on top there is Brandon Collins.
No, they have him. They have him.
That was supposed to be it. Wait a minute. They caught Collins here. But they don't understand why Eddie Irons didn't. Wait a minute. Collins is in trouble. Gets knocked down off the top.
But the Overboys had Disobey beat.
Wait a minute.
Oh, attack on the leg of Jaw. And JTM is all over Christian Blake.
Oh, God, if this keeps up, Jordan Jaw's not going to be able to stand.
The Overboys had this thing won if it wasn't for Brandon Collins.
Christian Blake tied up on the outside, cannot come in to help Jordan Jaw. And look at this, we see this again.
Oh, God.
And you see the shape of that submission. It's another target for Disobey.
In the middle of the ring, if he taps out, they lose the titles, and the Overboys can't be a team anymore. Brandon Collins back on top.
With Brady and Landry.
He's trying to distract him this time.
Collins knocks, wait a minute. Brady and Landry spills to the outside, everyone down. And Jordan Jaw on his own in the center of the ring. And Simon Phillips has that locked in tight.
The crowd willing, begging Jaw to reach the ropes.
Look at the pain on the faces. No!
And Collins, they're keeping Blake away.
They're just
the grapevine now.
the game changer reaching out, but he can't do anything.
Look at the looks on their faces.
You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on.
Screaming.
Oh my God.
Jordan Shaw looked in the eyes of Christian Blake and said, "I'm sorry," as he tapped out.
Of all the tag teams that we have seen in Pro Wrestling 225, the Overboys were the greatest. And now they're done.
Now that the Overboys were over in Pro Wrestling 225, Christian Blake, perhaps out of necessity, set on a path to success in the singles division in Pro Wrestling 225. After Bases Loaded, Pro Wrestling 225 became about the summer of Christian Blake, where Blake would rack up wins against Damian Wayne, against Frederick Yeager and Vordell Walker in a triple threat match, as well as a victory over Wes Warren, a former SEC champion in his own right. Christian Blake was on fire coming into the main event of Clash in Columbia 2, when sometimes mutual enemies make friends. Corey Constantine needed a little bit of help in the main event at Clash in Columbia 2, so he called upon the Gamechanger and Jordan Shaw to tag alongside him in six-man tag team action in the main event at Clash 2. They were successful in their six-man tag team match, but it wasn't the match that people were talking about at the end of Clash. Instead, it was the handshake between who would ultimately become the challenger for Corey Constantine's heavyweight title that would set up Christian Blake versus Corey Constantine, Part 1.
Gets the leg up there, and Ben Woods come crashing down to the mat. And Corey Constantine is gonna lay into Mr. Reality. He's waited so long for this moment.
It absolutely has gotten personal between Constantine and Woods. And look at these stomps by the champion.
Wait a minute. Corey has his eyes on the corner here. Gonna go up to the top. And oh! That coffin drop, you saw he got a little bit of that elbow right to the heart of Mr. Reality.
It appears that Mr. Reality is the one getting a reality check here tonight.
Head first for Halos. And that is all she wrote.
Tonight in Columbia, Mississippi, the Overboys reunite to help the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion, and Corey Constantine gets his revenge and teaches Mr. Reality a lesson.
I cannot believe what we just witnessed. We knew Clash in Columbia 2 was going to deliver. I don't think anyone could have anticipated this main event.
That's what you get for not coming to work, Michael White. That's what you get. Corey Constantine and the Overboys standing tall in Columbia. But what could this possibly mean for Fright Night?
Wait a minute. Look at this stare down
Handshakes for Constantine
But
with
did
the
you-
Overboy.
But did you notice just a little bit of contemplation for Christian Blake?
Okay. All right. Lakura and
Interrupted
Vladimir
here.
Cole. Okay. Yeah, okay.
We get it. Yeah, we get it.
I'm sorry. You lost. He hates me. Koloff hates me. He likes you.
You know, you deserved it.
I just. What?
Wait a minute. Look at what's going on here. Christian Blake with his eyes on the prize.
Brett Ian Landry said earlier tonight, next stop is gold. Look at this.
Could we
Constantine.
see it? Whoa, wait a minute. We've said how much longer are we gonna wait? How many more times are we gonna say that Christian Blake could be the next man up? And it looks like we might not be waiting much longer.
They were teammates tonight, the Overboys and Corey Constantine. They win the main event tonight here in Columbia, Mississippi, but it seems like Christian Blake just made his intentions clear to the champion.
It was a dream match for the Pro Wrestling 225 family. Two of their favorites ever, the Gamechanger Christian Blake, Corey Constantine, the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion, and it seemed that it was all about respect between the two men. But the question leading into Fright Night of last year was, can Christian Blake win the big one? He has had multiple title shots throughout the history of Pro Wrestling 225. And yes, Christian Blake has been a multi-time tag team champion. He's got one of the best winning percentages in the history of Pro Wrestling 225. But he had never quite climbed the mountain. So that became the question. Would Corey Constantine's second title reign continue? Or will Christian Blake finally reach the mountaintop? That brought us to Fright Night in October of 2022, when everything would change forever.
Blake right now seems like he may be in prime position.
And you hear the Pro Wrestling 225 family getting behind the Gamechanger here. And once again, these two on their feet, trading blows in the center of the ring. This is for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. Oh
What a
man.
combination.
Double clothesline.
Both men still on their feet.
Unbelievable. Ooh, you can hear it.
It's like me walking after getting the poke.
Both men staggering. And oh man. Christian brought to his knees. Constantine barely able to stand.
What a pivotal moment in this match. Constantine off the ropes, but runs into a forearm from the Gamechanger.
We've seen this position before. We know what Christian wants to do, but no! Corey Constantine able to follow him to the ropes, gets that knee up.
And
See here. And wait a minute, goes for the sling blade.
oh,
But a super kick instead, and wait a minute. Oh!
you can see
That was so close.
George Strong's hand. There is almost no gap between the mat and his hand. That was almost a 3 for
Yeah.
Constantine. But that's the experience of the champion, right?
Yeah.
Blocking the blade barrage. He knew it was coming, was able to hit the super kick, and it was almost enough, Alexis.
Almost.
As even a match as we have seen here in Pro Wrestling 225, as Blake is able to avoid the kick, but now
Oh my God, wait a minute! You've got to be kidding me! What a power bomb from Corey Constantine. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Holding the arm though.
And a kick out.
That delay going for the pin because of that hurt shoulder.
I think you're absolutely right, Alexis. I think Constantine may have had this thing won, but that left shoulder.
What more does Corey Constantine have left in the tank? Oh no! Corey gets caught. And oh my God! The Destroyer plants Corey Constantine right on his head. I don't think Corey knows where he is.
Both men down now.
All for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. These two men are putting everything they have on the line.
This was talked about as match of the year, the match that everyone wanted, and it is living up to those expectations.
Every moment, Alexis, but who's gonna walk home with the title?
I don't think either of these guys are walking much after this.
Constantine to his feet, Blake to his feet.
Wait a minute, Corey blocks, gets that leg up there. Those kicks we've seen before. Takes Christian off his feet. Oh, God, Christian Blake is in trouble. We know what Corey wants here.
It won him the championship. He's retained it many times at this point with this move.
Won that championship in this very gym.
Is this the moment Constantine has been looking for? To close the door on Christian Blake.
Head first for Halos. Down goes Christian Blake.
This could be it.
Christian Blake couldn't get it done.
Oh! What? Are you kidding me? Corey Strong says two.
I can't believe he just kicked out of that.
Corey Constantine cannot believe it.
How many men have fallen to the head first for Halos under the 748-day reign of the champion?
Constantine going high now.
Oh no! Misses with the flip senton, comes crashing down hard, and oh no! The game over! The game over from the Gamechanger! Oh!
And this time it's Constantine that kicks out. What a match!
And don't forget,
I'm on the edge of my seat.
the new women's champion Cody King likes what she sees, clapping along at that kick out.
Brett Ian Landry is beside himself. Blake now measuring the champion.
Calling for the game over.
Oh no! Oh no!
Corey able to move out of the way, but Blake crashes into George Strong.
Oh no.
Oh, he's out.
And you can see the despair on the face of Christian Blake. He knows he cannot win the title if George Strong is down.
Obviously, this was not his
No,
intention.
I was going to say purely unintentional.
Look at the concern on Christian Blake's face. And Corey Constantine gonna take advantage, gets the knees up, but there's no referee to count the pinfall.
But he's calling for it here. Constantine, it wasn't enough the first time, but maybe.
Oh, he can taste it. If he hits this, it's over. And wait a minute. Oh my God! That German suplex, the champion just slammed it on his head.
And now he's got a crossface. And we talked about the injured shoulder of Constantine.
Yeah, he has that left arm pinned in.
But there's no official. Constantine in trouble.
But what is this? Oh my, what? Cody King
taking the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship.
And Brady and Landry having none of it, but the damage has been done.
What? She interfered in this match? Are you kidding me? Brett Ian Landry, of course, taking exception to Cody King.
But why? Why? Oh! Cody King strikes Brett Ian Landry.
What?
Now she has her eyes on the Gamechanger himself again.
This can't happen.
What's going on?
This can't happen. One of the greatest matches in Pro Wrestling 225 history, and Cody King is just disgracing this, and Corey Constantine wants none of it. Enough is enough.
Cody King, I guess, has been acting on her own all along. Corey said enough is enough. No!
What?
Oh!
What did I just see?
A low blow from Corey Constantine?
Look at that little smile afterwards.
Not this way!
Head first for Halos onto the championship belt.
And here's Cody King reviving George Strong.
No way.
It's just academic
Not
at this
like
point.
this. Come on. Kick out Christian.
I don't believe this.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
The winner of this match and still Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion, Corey Constantine.
And Michael White is at the top of the ramp applauding. Look at this scene. Corey Constantine, the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion, and Cody King, the Women's Champion, apparently on the same page all along.
Yep. Well, I tell you, he fooled me then.
And a middle finger to the crowd from Corey Constantine. Who is this man?
I never thought I would ever see Corey Constantine turn his back on the Pro Wrestling 225 family. After everything Pro Wrestling 225 has done for that man.
The most no, come on, Corey.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Head first for Halos on Brett Ian Landry.
To Brett Ian Landry?
Why, Corey? Why?
The ultimate rise of Christian Blake in the summer of 2022 led to the most bitter defeat at Fright Night. How would the Gamechanger respond after realizing that he was facing a new version of the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion Corey Constantine alongside Cody King now, where the pair of them would do whatever it took to keep that heavyweight championship around the waist of Constantine? Christian Blake knew that his only path back to the championship was by entering the match that made him famous in Pro Wrestling 225, the Super Gold Rumble. A match that had seen Blake finish in the top 5 in every version of it prior to Super Gold 7. Now he was going to step back into that match one last time at Super Gold 7 in an attempt, along with 24 other men, to gain a shot at Corey Constantine and the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship.
One of these men has to go over the top rope. There's been so much damage done on both sides, but look at this. Look at the heart of Christian Blake on full display. After everything he went through at Fright Night, to come here to Super Gold. Can he make it? Can he do it? Can he overcome Vladimir Koloff?
Both men to their feet. Oh! The Blade Barrage. Is this the Gamechanger's moment?
No, Koloff, come on, you gotta pay attention. Don't worry about Brett. No! No! Koloff,
It's over! It's over! It is all about fate. 7 Super Gold Rumbles, Final 5 in every one of them. But tonight, as fate would have it, your winner of the Super Gold 7 Rumble, after saying he can't win the big one, he's won the big one tonight, earning himself another shot at Corey Constantine. He's done it.
And just look at the emotion on Freddie and Landry's face, and oh my God, here's Jordan
And
Joss.
Jordan Joss celebrating together. Never has someone earned it more than Christian Blake earned it tonight. As fate would have it, Christian Blake gets another shot at the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship.
History has been made. Super Gold 7 winner, Christian Blake. And he will once again face Corey Constantine.
Leaving angry at ringside. And he sat here the whole time. He watched Christian Blake go from number 1 to the end. And now these two, whether Corey wants to or not, will face off again for the heavyweight title. Corey Constantine wants it right now.
Oh, of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Even Corey has to recognize he's outnumbered here. The champion perhaps making the wise decision of not entering the ring, but I'll tell you this, there is no escape from the game changer, Christian Blake. Oh, he's gonna get in.
Oh. Look at this stare down.
And oh, we're gonna have to wait for the collision that will be the rematch of the century. And Freddie and Landry lets Corey know exactly how he feels about it.
What a moment. Still staring at each other as that family has reassembled in the ring.
I mean,
Jordan Job, Freddie and Landry, and Christian Blake.
A heartwarming way to end Super Gold 7. We call it the greatest night of the entire year, but this night, what we just witnessed may be the greatest moment in Pro Wrestling 225 history.
After everything Christian Blake has been through, after the way he was left flat on his face at Fright Night, to come in tonight, last 58 minutes from number 1, fate is in the favor of the game changer tonight.
The Game Changer had finally done it. The 58-minute man outlasted all other challengers and won the Super Gold 7 Rumble, earning his rematch, not just for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship, but with his bitter enemy, Corey Constantine. These two are now set to face off for the final time, May 6th in Denham Springs, Louisiana, the Gamechanger, Christian Blake, the #1 contender, challenges Corey Constantine, all for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship at Vendetta.
Just when I thought all the talking was over with, here you come, Corey. And you want to try and compare who ate the most shit in their careers. Corey, have you ever reached the height of success and it was just taken from you? When everything else was shutting down, lockdowns everywhere across the state of Louisiana, did you start over like everyone else? You want to bring up double jeopardy. And you want to talk about me reaching out for pity. And that's far from the truth. I came out and said those things to make you and everyone else aware that this time, I'm not doing it just for me. You want to talk about taking everything off my plate? The last 5 years, I've had everything taken off my plate. And May 6th at Vendetta in Denham Springs, you won't be that guy to do it. You forgot the true meaning of being a champion, of what a champion does. And while you're chasing stats, I'm just chasing for one knee. One knee to change the game. One knee and it's game over.
I'm Spencer Hunt. Make sure you join us next week as we come to you from Bayou Brawl. Thank you for watching Unleashed.